Sealed today. I've kind of been avoiding sealed because, like, I usually don't have a lot of time, or at least I haven't recently. But now I got all the time, so let's play some sealed. All right, let's do this. Sealed time. Ugh. Okay. Oh, oh. We're gonna have a sweet deck. We've got this thing, which is hot. We've got this, which is good fixing for vampires. This is crazy. This is really good. This is crazy. And this is meh. So, I mean, just looking at the rares, I'm thinking like either black, white, or Esper. Maybe splash blue for Dorothea. I guess let's see what else we have. But well, that's pretty good. Combat trick. I wonder if we have both of them. We have the groom thing. It looks like no. I think that's in black. That's kind of meh. This is actually all right in this format. There's a lot of enchantments. That's pretty good. Ooh, arm the Cathars. Oh, okay. Of course, we have this. This is really good. This is really good. Or I guess this is fine. Control another human, draw a card. Okay. This is awesome. Of course, we have our vampire. And then this is good. In blue, we have some playable blue. Like there's this. There's this. This isn't terrible. I'm not a crazy big fan of counter spells, so meh. All right, we don't have a ton of blue, but that's why we're thinking splash blue. How's black looking? Doom Dissenter is great. What does this do? A 1/3 for 2. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens, transform it. Activate only as sorcery. Other side's a 3/3. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. Pay 4 and a black. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's pretty good. This is good. Good blocker, returns a creature. This is actually surprisingly good. You can exile a zomboid, or you can exile cards from their hand. That returns creatures. Yeah, black's looking pretty sweet. We got that Fell Stinger, Bleed Dry. We have 3 of the Scavengers. All right. Edgar's Awakening's pretty hot, and we have Edgar too. So, and then yeah, that's just good removal. I guess it's fine removal. It costs a lot and only sorcery speed, but all right, red. Well, my eye's drawn to this. We have 2 of these, which these are good. But not a lot of red on it. What does this do? I mean, this is okay. That's pretty good. It can't block. Whenever you sacrifice 1 or more blood tokens, target creature can't block this turn. Activate only once each turn. Okay, that's alright. This... Oh, is the non-vampire Pyroclasm that you get a blood token out of as well. That's pretty cool. If we play a lot of vampires, it might be worth splashing a little bit of red for this. Okay, so you can... This guy is a 4/3 that you can get first strike, but only on your turn. And then this is... yeah, this is a thing. And then look at our green. We have a lot of green. We have a lot of green. What do we have in green, though? Mulch is good. Bramble Armor I found is actually pretty good. Um, I mean, like, the 4 to equip is kind of sucky, but the first equip is free. This thing's sweet. I mean, I guess that's playable. That's pretty good. Make dudes. That's fine. I kind of like this card. Oops, I don't want to play it. Maybe, but this cantrips and gives +1/+3. Okay. These are good. I like these. These are good. They make mana. So in green, I see like a lot of smaller stuff. That's good. And like card draw. But that's it. There's no like big bombs. So it would need to be like mushed with something else. And then we have one of these Markov purifiers too. Alright, I think we're at least in black-white. We might splash another color. Not sure what that's gonna be. But I think we have enough strong black-white stuff that we can play black-white at the least. I'll maybe put 2 of them in right now. We're at 41 cards already, and I haven't even tried splashing. Maybe I just don't need to splash. Like, this card is really good. But I don't know. Plus, if people don't read the card, like, it says whenever it attacks or blocks, you sacrifice it at the end of combat, but you can play it as a 4/4 and then pass. And if they don't read it, they'll think you have a 4/4 blocker and just be like, oh, okay, I'm not going to attack into that. I've had that happen. So, like, you can kind of get a little tricksy with it. I think I have a lot of good green as well as like a kind of like a sub color. But like, I just don't think there's enough good green to like actually play green. Maybe splash. How are we doing on creatures? I feel like our creature count is low. 18? That's not bad actually. And our curve, well, that looks like a curve. We have a lot of 3-drops. Maybe I take out an aim for the head. Oh, and we need our new sleeves. Yeah. Select. Okay. Alright, sweet. I think I'm just gonna run with it. This looks really sweet. We can always change in between games if we start getting wrecked or something. Alright. Alright. So, I've been drinking this bubbly stuff, and I decided to try all of the new flavors. Well, they're not new, necessarily, but I just wanted to try all the flavors. And, I just tried cranberry this morning, and it rocks. The new flavor I was trying before this one was grapefruit. It was terrible. Maybe I just don't like grapefruit, but it was, in my opinion, by far the worst flavor of bubbly. All right, we have an opponent. Ooh. I mean, on the draw, we're gonna have 3 draws before we need to hit that land drop. And if we hit a plains, we're gonna be fine. If we hit a swamp, like, we'll still be fine for a turn. Alright, I think I'll keep it. I don't really trust arena draws, but alright, so we drew the swamp, which wasn't ideal, but it at least means we're gonna have a turn 3 play. Plains. Hey! Another card we can play with our lands. We could even just play and exploit this. Hey! Let's go! Beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Hey, that's sweet. And it's got lifelink. A sweet card. Oh. Well, that's fine. Hit me. Okay. Let's go for Edgar. We've got our boy Edgar. Alright, I feel like we're pretty well set up here. Oh, but they have a 6/6. Well, it's a good thing we have a Death Toucher. Alright, I can't do multiple plays here. I guess I could just cast the Scavenger, not exile anything. I think I'd rather waste the Scavenger's ability than the Fellstinger's ability. And I mean, Edgar's not really doing anything on the board right now. I guess I'm not going to attack with it. He'll be a blocker. Maybe I should have aimed for the head there. Because, like, he's unlikely to attack with this now. It would train his guy up, but it would just die to the Scavenger. Yeah, now we're not going to get full value out of this. Okay, that's actually a pretty good draw because it starts blocking his flyers. I think we can start taking control of the game here. So long as he doesn't have any more removal. No attacks. Darn. Yeah, I think we really missed our opportunity to aim for the head. I think it would have been fine to do there because we could have blocked the hunter with our Edgar and then started making tokens. And then the turn after play our Scavenger. Alright, they have no +1/+1 counters on anything, but they will on that. Ooh. Alright, well, we need some way to handle their flyer. That's not a way to handle the flyer. We could return our Scavenger to the battlefield and exile this to gain some life. I guess that would save us a little bit of time. We can also just straight up block here. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do here is go in with Edgar. And now I'm gonna play this guy, which I don't control another human, but then I'm going to play the Fellstinger. And I think it's worth it to sack the Fellstinger, or the guy to draw cards. Butler can get something back eventually. Edgar's Awakening can get something back. Yeah, I think we block here. We need to either draw removal or draw life gain. Otherwise, I think we're in trouble. That's not removal or life gain. Do we have any removal or life gain? Or just flyers. That can't make flyers right now because we don't have an enchantment. What we could do actually to survive one turn is Edgar's Awakening. Oh, yeah, we could Edgar's Awakening that or that. So if we Edgar's Awakening that, we just block and it saves us a bunch of life. If we do this... Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine, but it's not going to save us as much life. But it'll get us another creature at least. Yeah, I don't think we attack here. We need all the blockers we can. If we would have attacked and they block here, I guess Edgar could have started making tokens. Give it lifelink. Okay. They're attacking with the 2 flyers. I go to 2. Yeah, I don't have a lot of outs here, I don't think. I don't have like a board wipe. I don't have a way to take care of both their flyers. Alright, yep, I think that's the game. Because all my stuff in my hand doesn't do it. And I don't have any lifelink. No, I do not. Alright, I'll just concede. There's no way to come back. Yeah, I think that game would have been a lot more manageable if they hadn't played the enchantment that was just crazy, made their dude a 5/5, but they did, so you know. Then if they wouldn't have played that, they probably would have had something else big that would have made the game difficult. All right, this hand is looking a lot better than the last one. We've got creatures to play. We've got lands of both colors. You're good at predicting things. All right, Andrew, what do you predict? I think next turn I'm playing this. Ooh. Let's throw this down still. Yeah, let's attack. You did predict the stream start. Were you just like watching my account for when I went live? Or for when I came online? Because it was like as soon as I came online, like the minute I came online, you were like, first. Alright, we've drawn a swamp. They killed our guy, and then they exiled it. And so now whenever a player plays a creature, they're going to take 2 damage. No attacks. They have first strike. So I played the Rallier there because it can, it's a 3 toughness creature, so it can block either of their guys here. We've got Sigarda's Imprisonment here. Prevent that damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from it. No comment. So we could play Catilda here. We could play Sigarda's Imprisonment on one of these 2 things. Or we could just play our bat. I think I want to save the Imprisonment. So we'll take 2 here. Play our Flying Lifelinker. Why do I have an exclamation point next to all attack? Is it because, like, the game thinks it's... Oh, it's because this can't attack alone. Yep. Yep. I was like, is the game telling me not to attack there? Ah, boo, they had another one. You gonna exploit anything? Yep, they exploit that, dude. Draw some cards, look some life. If they attack with the Magma Pummeler here, I'm just gonna block with the Doom Dissenter. Okay. So we don't have a way of gaining life now. Eventually we'll be able to throw that on something, but yeah, let's just... Actually, no, we totally have a way of gaining life, but not with with enough mana to still play our Courier Bat. No attacks. Okay. So if they were to attack out with the team here, I think the Doom Dissenter would block... Yeah, I totally wanted to pick these. I remembered this time because last time I forgot, but oh, they don't attack out. They're just leaving a bunch of mana untapped. That feels dangerous to me. Well, I could Imprisonment the Fellstinger. Does that really do anything for us, though? I can't help but feel like they have, like, removal in their hand. So I think I just play the Courier Bat here, which will take 2 damage. And then no attack. Oh gosh. Well, it's a good thing I still have this, but like, they're gonna be making demons every turn. Oh no. This is bad. So they're literally gonna have 4 demons next turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. I suppose I can do this to one of them, or I could give this guy flying so that he can block. No attacks. So he'll be able to block one of the demons now and kill it. Actually, what if we don't? We take 6. We have no creatures to play in our hands, so we're not worried about this killing us. I'm wondering if they have that 2 mana trick that gives their guy +3/+0 in first strike. Maybe they're considering using it here to put me to 3. No. Alright, well that's a clock. Oh gosh, dude. How are we gonna deal with all these demons? Well, this demon cannot attack or block. That also pumps our dude. We have 2 blockers here. One of which has lifelink. Yeah, no attacks. It's not worth it. We could have attacked like here and here to give this guy like faux vigilance. Alright, yep, we just need to block 2. We're gonna kill one of them. And both our guys are... Yep. Never mind. So we're just dead. I knew they had that combat trick. That was just really unfortunate. That card is so good. I was like trying to play around the removal, and so I wasn't playing like super aggressively. And then they were just able to get that huge thing out. Yeah, we're 0-2 right now. This feels really bad with a deck that I felt this good about. And I really don't feel like it's that bad of a deck. I feel like we've just been getting some really tough matchups. All right, well, we can bring it back. We've done well from this position before. I've literally gone 0-2, and then I think I ended up ending the tournament at like 5-3. So maybe I'll go 0-3. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do better. I guess time will tell. We'll keep this. It's a little slow, but we've got a lot of stuff to do and lands to play that stuff. Alright, so I think next turn we play our Desperate Farmer, and then the turn after we can play our Resistance Squad. That's a little bit unfortunate for us. We have some graveyard interaction, so this is going to be able to exile stuff, potentially. This is kind of weird. I see a mountain, but then a white creature. Are they playing? They're playing Mardu. Alright. Yep, they're coming at me for 3. Well, I ain't blocking. Ah, boo. Okay. That's good, actually. So let's play this. I think we just play this. Like, it's got lifelink, so it can start gaining life and blocking stuff. Plus, they don't have a creature to exile. We'd have to exile our creature. I think we just block and trade here. Gain us 3 life, prevent, or gain us 2 life, prevent 3 damage. Oh, Welcoming Vampire? How come I haven't seen that yet? Yeah, let's play our 3/3 flyer, because it can block the Welcoming Vampire, even if they pump. They've got 3 cards left in hand. They've only played 3 lands this game. Our opponent has definitely played a lot more cards than we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 non-lands have been played on their part. For us, it's... I think they're thinking about, yep, they're exiling our Ancestor, and they're going to equip the knife and swing, and I'm absolutely going to block if they... Okay. Heck yeah, let's throw that Vigilance on here. Sounds amazing. Alright, and then let's exile their creature, drain them for 2, and now hit them for 4. If they block here, they save 4 life, but we kill off their Welcoming Vampire, and I guess they get a blood token, but that's fine. We also get to put this Radiant Grace over onto them. So now their creatures are going to enter the battlefield tapped. That was preferable. They exile our Geist. That's fine. And then they are blood tokening. Discarding a Swamp. Play Mountain. Equip. Activate to gain a life. Okay. We draw Plains. which is fine. We still have stuff to do. Yeah, we can go to combat and hit. Then let's play you guys. We don't get to draw our card off this, but that's fine. Ooh, okay, so they get to put... That loses them a little bit of value because they can only put a counter on one creature here. And we draw another land. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go in with just all of my creatures. They're blocking the Purifier. That's completely fine here. We'll play our bat to get back the Purifier. And then play it. And now we won't be able to draw our card off this, but I still think that was well worth the attack there. Yeah, they've got a 3/3 flyer, and we've got a board. Okay, that's not going to do much, though, because we have nothing in our hand. Okay, so they just want a 3/3 or 3/4 Menace. That's fine. They're gonna hook the knife somewhere to the quartermaster, okay? But then they don't attack. Well, I think we're gonna imprison the quartermaster. So it can't attack or block. And now we're gonna come in with the team. And then at their end step, I'll draw a card. Nice. Restless Bloodseeker. Alright, they give our bat -2/-2. That's fine. Don't attack here. Ooh, Edgar. I like that. It pumps up our Purifier so that he's big enough to still attack into the eyeball. They just scoop. Alright, see, that was more so how I figured games with this deck would go. Nice, we leveled up. Alright, what did we get from that level up? We got 1 draft token. Let's go! And we got a Mastery Orb. Alright, Master Tree. Let's finish up green. I wonder which one I should go for next. There's Anhe and red. Wait, hold on. Why is the sleeve for black Olivia's Attendants when this card is red? Like, what? What are you thinking? That's a red card. Why is it in a black stain? And I don't even know what color this card is. I don't know what card it is. I know Edgar is black and white, so this makes sense. I guess I don't really know with the waifu if she's what color she is either. But anyway, I think next I'm probably gonna go for Anhe. Wait, what's the... Yeah, probably. Alright. There's something new at the store. I wonder if they have new deals. Let's check them out. Ooh, 10% off a pack today. I'll take it. Give me that pack. 900 gold. Okay, we got something new. Catapult Fodder. Unit black for a 1/5 creature Zomboy. But at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures that have toughness greater than their power, transform it. And then on the other side, it's a 2/6 creature zomboy with a 2 and a black and tap and sacrifice another creature. Target opponent loses life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. Cool. And what is our rare? Another one of these. Okay. All right. So let's play another game. At any point, if we just lose one game, we're done with the seals. So if we get matched up against a really good deck, or if we throw or something, like, it'll just be over. You know, this is when I this is when I work the best though. When I'm in trouble like this. Oh. Headphones just disconnected. What the heck? Alright, so is the game gonna start? Am I gonna find an opponent? Maybe I'll try canceling and restarting. Maybe just like nobody's playing right now. I mean, it is only like 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. I don't know. Seems like a time that some people would be playing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe absolutely nobody is playing right now. Wouldn't it suck if we got matched up against one of those other decks that we already played against and they just crushed us again? Because there's like not enough opponents or something. Oh, we got one. I don't know if this was someone we already played. Why is my avatar a Janers? It's totally supposed to be what's her face? I don't remember her name. The blue-green one. Okay, I can't change it from here. This is a little bit of a risky keep because I don't have any black, but like, we're doing fine so far. Plus, this against black-white is pretty good. Ooh, okay, well that actually doesn't help us with anything. Yeah, let's play this. It'll be a 1/1 flyer with lifelink and protection from vampires. Maybe in the future it'll get bigger. I mean, yeah, let's go in with this. They block with their fleeting spirit here. Then, we would happily take that trade. And if they don't, like, then next turn when they attack with the fleeting spirit, we can just block with Catilda and then throw our Catilda on our Vampire Slayer. Seems good. Or on something else, I mean. Opponent. Okay, they're passing through phases. Your go, opponent. I'm jealous of your swamp. Do I block here? I'm a little afraid of a combat trick, but like... sure. Even if they have a combat trick, I'm still fine with this. It's a card out of their hand. We have the capability of, what do they call it? Disturbing that. Another planes? What is this? Alright, so no attacks here. But next turn we can disturb this. When that comes into play, you create a blood token, and whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain 1 life. What is this? Look at all these planes. How many planes do I even play in the deck, man? Like, what the heck? Okay. I'm gonna throw this on the Vampire Slayer. So that, because if I threw it on the Rallier, it can only attack alone. Or it can only attack, it can't attack alone. It can only attack with another creature. Then we'd have to like sacrifice our Vampire Slayer to attack with it. But now with this, we can attack without the Militia Rallier. Gain some life, nice. I mean, they're in black-white, so I'm anticipating removal. How have we drawn 5 planes? I'm pretty sure we've drawn 1 non-land card this game, and every other card we've drawn has been planes. And we're in turn 5. I don't remember if we were on the play or the draw, but I think we were on the play. We've drawn 4 cards, 3 of which have been planes. I guess that's not it. Oh, they discard another Gluttonous Guest to their blood token. Are they just like digging for an answer here? Or, I mean, I would have played the Gluttonous Guest there. Gain more life when you end up activating your blood tokens. I don't know. I guess I don't know what's in their hand, but maybe they're really digging for a land, like a second white source or another color or something. Hey, we drew our swamp. Let's go. All right, let's go to, well, actually, let's play this first. Because it's possible that this will mill that spirit that we can then exile from our graveyard to get 2 spirit tokens. It didn't. But it could have done that, and then if we exiled those, then this would get bigger. Alright, Vampire Slayer's going in. They have something. Yeah, Bleed Dry. Okay. So what creatures? We have Fellstinger in our graveyard. That's real good. We also have Resistance Squad, which we have a Doom Dissenter in our hand and Militia Rallier on the battlefield, so we could return something with that. Jeez Louise, dude, we are just drawing literally every land in our deck. Every planes, rather, in our deck. 1 less for each vampire you control. Okay, I don't control vamp. I think I'll still, come on, still tap like this, just in case some ability gives me a vampire or something, but then obviously no attacks here. I'm not attacking. Because if I do attack, they can literally just block that there, and I guess kill my guy. Or they could just not block this guy if they don't want me to get like a Fellstinger back. So I think no attacks there is fine. We can start creating blood tokens now. Hey, that's a thing. I'd rather create a blood token here or just play, I think just play the Ancestor. We're gonna keep this planes in our hand to eventually discard to a blood token. No tax. They got a second planes. That might be a little scary for us. Quartermaster, okay, they can pump. I mean, we're still not in like a ton of trouble yet, but we're starting to get there. Okay, that's not bad actually. Oh, but it doesn't really do very much right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a blood token and discard our plains to draw. We drew a swamp. Okay, we'll play our swamp. No attacks. I guess I could start attacking with the butler there. Just to like get in a little bit of chip damage, and if they don't, if they block it, then we get a creature back, probably Fellow Stinger. We could even throw Radiant Grace on the butler to give it vigilance so that if they don't block it, it can then block. And then if they do block it, then this flips. Let's tap like this. Because now we can still activate our estate. Make a blood token. Or we could go with this plan. Or we could sacrifice our ancestor to draw a card. I don't really feel like that's worth it, though. We could still go the butler route, which I kind of like. Yeah, let's do it. They might kill the butler in response, which would be fine. Alright, butler's going in. If they block here, that's what we want. If they don't block, that's what we want. So, literally anything they could do here is what we want. I guess maybe I should have tapped differently. Probably should have left one of the blacks up. Take action. Fellstinger. And now next turn we'll be able to throw down a Fellstinger. Yeah, so we absolutely should have tapped differently there. But it's fine. Lost a little bit of tempo. Now their creatures enter the battlefield tapped. We get our Fellstinger back. And they still are de-incentivized to attack because we have a pretty big team of blockers, except with their fire, obviously. Okay, they have gained life, so they get to return a creature card to their hand. They return Gluttonous Guest, okay. Yeah, they have a pretty big board. Play Flames, they could activate their blood, they choose not. Alright, so let's play our Fellstinger, sacrifice the Doom Dissenter. Draw ourselves 2 cards, lose 2 life, and get a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Ooh. They don't have any zombies, but I could make them exile 2 cards from their hand. I think this might be worth it at this point. Considering they're unlikely to have zombies. Maybe they have they exile 2 swamps. Jeez Louise. We have not gained any life this turn. If we attack with the Kindly Ancestor, we could trade it for a card. I don't think that's worth it. They discard a Plains, life, and draw a card. Oh. That's kind of scary. That's going to become a thing. Alright, we take 6 damage. And we draw a Swamp. Well, that means that we can play both cards at least. So let's play our Turn Blessed Geist. And then our Diagraph Scavenger. And exile something from their graveyard. Let's do the Fleeting Spirit. Drain them for 2. Yeah, no good attacks here except for maybe the Fell Stinger. They could block with Gluttonous Guest. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. Let's go in with the Fell Stinger here. If they block with the pumped up Gluttonous Guest, it's just a 1-for-1 trade, but I guess that's fine. If they don't block, obviously it's 3 damage. It also gets rid of one of their creatures with a big butt if they block with the Gluttonous Guest here. They choose not to block. Okay. 3 damage. Unfortunately, we don't get to draw a card there. Things aren't looking great for us here because of that Voice of the Blessed. Like, it's kind of a stalemate on board right now. Oh, they draw their own Edgar. Well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping to draw Edgar, but they've drawn rare after rare the past 2 turns. Alright, they're considering attacking with the Quartermaster and the Courier Bat here. If they do that, I'm blocking the Quartermaster. They only attack with the Courier Bat. I don't think I'll block. Oh, they're considering more attacks as well. Okay. They go in like that. Oh, they can't activate this right now. We just get to eat up their bat. Let's go. Because that can only be activated as a sorcery. Okay, so bat gets eaten. How else do we block here? We could block like this and only lose our Ancestor. There's only one more creature to block. Yeah, I guess we could throw away our Scavenger here. And then we'll take 3 damage and gain 2 life. So we'll take 1 from this hit. Flying and Vigilance once it has 4 counters on it? That's so disgusting. I want that card. Oh, and it's gonna have it next turn. Oh. At least we drew another Scavenger. Which means we'll be able to get rid of their lifelink thing in the graveyard. And drain them for a little bit. Should have played it last turn. Speaking of which, do I play mine here or do I make a blood token? Where would I play it though? I could throw it on the Geist, but this, I just plan on blocking with this once. Yeah, it's probably worth it here, because I'm going to be paying 2 to draw a card at the end of the turn with this anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to make a blood token here. So they have an untapped 5/5 and a 2/5. I think I go in with the Fellstinger. Actually, hold on. Fellstinger could block Sword. Well, so could the Diregraph Scavenger. So Fellstinger goes in. I don't think the Flyer goes in. I think that's it. I think we go in with the Fellstinger and that's it. They could block with either of their creatures. I don't anticipate them doing so, though. Now I get to draw a card. I don't think I have any instants that cost 1 mana in my deck, so it doesn't matter how it taps. I draw my Edgar, which is good. It'll pump up my Markov Purifier here. Yep, there's the Flying Vigilance. So if we block the Voice of the Blessed, that saves us a lot of damage, but it doesn't kill the creature. I think we block the Quartermaster here and kill off the creature, because next turn we can activate our Geist from the graveyard and get... Oh, they're giving their guy indestructible. Okay, well then I absolutely should have blocked the Voice of the Blessed, but I guess it's still fine. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Okay. Oh my gosh, that Sigarda's Imprisonment is huge, dude. Okay, let's play our own Edgar. And now we'd like to gain some life here, but I don't know. I think I go in with both of the Death Touchers here. If they block anything with Edgar or with the Gluttonous Guest, it's a trade. Okay, so Fellstinger's trading for Gluttonous Guest, Edgar's trading for Diregraph Scavenger. It may have been a mistake putting their Edgar in the graveyard, because now they're going to make a bunch of tokens and then have 2/2s eventually, but I think it gets rid of a potential threat, at least temporarily. Now they could do half our life here with the Traveling Minister activation. Oh, they're excellent. Wait a minute. Target creature and opponent control. Okay. I was gonna say, could they have just exiled the Sigarda's Imprisonment there? But no, they could not. Okay, they get our lifelinker, which sucks a little bit. I think I'll throw down the Restless Bloodseeker here. Now I don't have a lot of leverage. Yeah, they just have me if I don't do this, so I have to do this. Oh yeah, let's go in with all three actually. Militia Rallier can untap our Edgar. Yeah, we need to push, because they've got the flyer. I guess it's not the end of the world that they've got the flyer, because we can just jump with our 1/1s right now. They could kill our 2/2 token if they block with the Twin Blade Geist here. Which they might do. Because then they could throw the Twin Blade Geist on something. Okay, they don't. They just go to 10. All of a sudden, this game's a lot closer. What did they draw? They've drawn gas like the past like 4 turns. They give their Twin Blade Geist double strike. Or +1/+0. Okay, so obviously I'm chumping there. I could block the Twin Blade Geist with my Edgar. I think I might do that because then I can start making 1/1s with lifelink, which is relevant. Alright, they drew a Doom Dissenter. Finally something that's not like game breaking. Their Edgar is also coming back next turn. So all their tokens are going to be 2/2s. Hey, that actually goes... That goes really well with the Edgar thing. Okay. We also have a ton of vampires now. We have 3 vampires, so this is only going to cost us the land +2. You gain life this turn, you get... Okay. They have a 1/1 lifelinker here as a blocker. I think I'll go in... I need to push damage. I think I'll go in like this and then untap here. Because this is going to do 6 if they don't block, and if they block with their 1/1, they'll lose one of their eventual 2/2 lifelinkers. Okay. The welcoming vampire plus Edgar's coffin is going to be really sweet, because it means we're guaranteed to draw off it every turn. They're at 5. They have 2 2/2 vampires with lifelink. They actually have a lot of attackers here. Okay, they throw the double strike on one of their lifelinkers. They give the Doom Dissenter +1/+0. I guess they're trying to spread their damage. I think they're going in with a team here. Now, if we can survive this, I think we just win, because they're tapped out. So, this can block here. That's a favorable block. This obviously blocks there. That blocks there. And that blocks there. And now, we're going to take 4, but gain 1. And we're at 4, so we'll go to 1 here. Yes. And now they're tapped out. They have 1 card in hand. Oh, but the zombie enters tapped. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They say good game. Oh no, they have a scavenger. No. No. Alright, that was the end of the game. And that's the end of our run. That was kind of a disappointing run. I felt like we had such a solid deck, but the first 2 games, we just got, like, blown out. Alright. This is sad. 400 gemmies. Alright. Let's see what we get out of our prize packs, though. Dollhouse, okay, don't care. Ooh, we get a rare wild card. I'll take it. Ooh, a dual land. Blue-red dual land. Very nice. Now, what do we got here? Voldarin Bloodcaster. 1 in a black for a 2/1 creature vampire wizard with flying. Whenever it or another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform it. Transformed, it's a 3/3 creature vampire wizard with flying, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black bat creature token with flying and haste in addition. Oh, so you just turn all your blood tokens into creatures. This seems really strong. It's 2 mana for a 2/1 with flying that makes tokens when stuff dies. Stuff that you control. Non-token stuff that you control dies, but still. And then it flips into a 3/3 flyer when you have 5 blood tokens, and then starts making those blood tokens into attackers. Like, I don't know. Seems like maybe it could be a thing in standard or something. Alright, well, that was a disappointment. But, we shall not be deterred. We're gonna go play some Brawl. Alright. Ooh. We got some elf dude. I don't really know that commander. So, we're playing Brawl now, Andrew. Oh, it's a planeswalker. Elves you control can tap for black. Counter on up to 1 target elf. Untap it against that touch until end of turn. Here to make an elf. -6. You get an emblem. If whenever you cast an elf spell, it gains haste until end of turn, and you draw 2 cards. Okay. Our hand's a little risky, but let's keep it. We've got some business if we draw 1 land, and we have a way to draw a land. Oh my gosh, our opponent is mulliganing like crazy. I think they're at 6 right now. They went to 5. Jeez. Well, we could have mulliganed. Hey, we just naturally draw the land. Let's go. We draw another land off our golden egg. Nice. We are just drawing every land. Our Metalwork Colossus costs 5 mana, so it's coming down next turn. We're gonna have a 10/10 next turn. Okay, they play a Marwyn. That's pretty strong. So first we play the Mind Stone, and then the Metalwork Colossus, and then we'll just pass the turn. We also have the Manifold Key, so we can just make the Colossus unblockable every turn. So our opponent's on a 3-turn clock right now, and that's if we decide to go that route. Yeah, they just scoop. Alright, let's see her. We got a Sprout, okay. It doesn't really matter. Let's play again. That was fun. Maybe what we do today is we make a new Brawl deck. I don't know. I just don't have enough wild cards. You know, like... Hold on. Why is it waiting for the server? What's going on here? Oh, network error. Uh-oh. Am I still... I think so. I haven't gotten a notification that my internet went down. Let me try network speed test. Let's run it. Our download speed is roughly 50 megabits a second. Okay. And our upload, like 5? Alright, let's try oh. Did Arena just crash? Yeah, our internet connection is completely fine, so... I don't know what's going on. I think Arena might have crashed, but I can't... There's no way for... It's not... It's letting me push buttons. But there's no way to, on the keyboard, exit the game. Wait, I mean, there's control, shift, escape, and then use this thing to exit the game, but... Alright. It's coming back, don't worry. Let's try. Maybe Arena went down. That would kind of suck. I'd probably have to end the stream. I don't really do anything other than play Arena on stream, so... Yeah, that cranberry bubbly is really good. I'd say probably like A tier. Like not S tier. Not yet, at least. Need more time to really appreciate it if it's gonna become S tier. Like, for instance, there's like lime up in S tier. Ooh, lime's so good. Mango, that's one of my favorites. What else is up there? Raspberry. Raspberry is right up there in S tier. Yeah, I don't think there's any other S tier, but there's other A tiers, like cherries A tier, blackberries A tier. But yeah, pomegranate, or not pomegranate, grapefruit is F tier. That's the worst. What's going on, Arena? I guess I'm glad this didn't happen during a game. Am I getting like DDoSed or something? Oops. Oh, I'm not, because I just checked my network connection and it's fine. So like, Arena's just having trouble, I guess? What day do they do their updates? I thought that was like... Is it Fridays? Did they do their updates on Fridays? Maybe they're in the middle of an update right now? Oh! Oh, we didn't hit that last time. Waiting for the server. Okay, we reloaded it. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's do a draft. We have our draft token. Let's do a draft. Alright, token entry. No! Network error. Start draft. There's something wrong with the network functions on Arena right now. Well, it used my draft token, but it lets me hit start draft. Yeah, there's something wrong with network functions on Arena right now. Literally everyone I try, it says unable to join the event, please try again later, network error. We're gonna try restarting the game one more time, and if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Like, other than Arena, like probably going through Commander decks and revamping them for tonight. Because I have a lot of new cards that I've gotten since the last time that I revamped decks. But they're kind of just like laying around. I haven't put them in binders or anything. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh? Okay. Something was jacked up with my Arena. Or maybe something was jacked up with Arena. But we're back online. We've got a full queue for a draft. Let's do this. Hey, we get a mythic rare. Savior of Allenbach. Never heard of that before. 1 and 2 white for 1/2 creature. Human soldier with training. When it trains, exile up to one other target creature from the battlefield or creature card from a graveyard. When it leaves the battlefield, put all the exiled cards onto the battlefield under their owner's. Okay, so it's sweet. It's not like amazing sweet, but it's sweet. It like basically every attack, as long as you have another big, or I guess bigger creature, like you'll get to exile something when you attack. Alright, so we're automatically in white. What do we see in this pack? Well, Fierce Retribution is just a really good card, really solid. Heron of Hope is really good as well. I haven't really found that this has been that good, Bloodsworn Squire. Like, it seems good, but it doesn't feel that good. Skulking Killer's fine. Yeah, I feel like Fierce Retribution's just the best card in the pack, honestly. That's in our color, so what the heck. Alright. So now we have Diregraph Scavenger, which is an amazing card. Courier Bat, which is good. Bleeding Spirit, which is in our color and is not a bad card. Dormant Grove, which that's a pretty good card actually. It turns smaller things into threats. There's also Piercing Light. I think we'll take the Spirit here. I want creatures. I want to make sure I have creatures. Plus it's an uncommon. Hopefully we can get hopefully we can wield that Piercing Light. Or something good in that pack. There were a few other good things in the pack. Now it says I'm the Chandra avatar? What the heck? It's just mixing up all my avatars. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. I'm seeing some stuff in this pack. Well, I want the Double Strike Geist. There's also the Dollhouse of Horrors, which is an absolute thing. But I'll take the Double Strike Geist here. White is looking extremely open. Alright, so here there's Markov Purifier or there's Heron Blessgeist. Markov Purifier would solidify us into black. Well, not solidify, but it would put us into black. If we took the Heron Blessgeist, that would keep us in white, only white. But it just feels like it's going to be harder to get the Purifier, so let's go with that. Alright, so we've got a Bloodsworn Squire here, which, again, I'm not crazy about. Gluttonous Guest is pretty good. I really like the Kindly Ancestor, though, so I'm going to go with that. It also is the only card that's, like, solid white, so... Here, I think it's safe to start taking black cards as well. I think I'll take the Gluttonous Guest here. Because that card is actually pretty good with Bloods. Ooh, I think this card is really strong. This Radiant Grace. I kind of undervalued it the first couple of times I played against it, and I just like straight up blocked. But every creature entering the battlefield tapped under your opponent's control is like pretty strong. And +1/+0 and Vigilance for 1 mana is like actually pretty good value. Yeah, we'll take the Persistent Specimen here. That'll be good with like if we get any exploit. Alright, so this is actually looking pretty sweet so far. We've gotten past a lot of good black-white stuff. How many more picks do we have? 6. 6 more of this pack. 5 more. I forgot. They'd take out the basic land. What? Well, the Officiant's good. Jeez Louise, there's so many good things in this pack. Let's take the Skulking Killer. At worst, it's a 4/2 for 4, which is okay. At best, it's a 4/2 for 4 that also kills an opponent's creature. Or just debuffs it so that I can hit or something. I'll take a Blood Servitor here. I'm not crazy about that Nurturing Presence. But the Blood Servitor, like, I'm not going to keep it in the main deck because it just really doesn't feel that good. But, okay. We got through our wheels. But, yeah, like, I'll still take it here. Ooh, Dream Shackle Geist. That's a really strong card. The problem is it's double blue. I mean, we're not like extremely committed to black here. And I mean, there's like two other cards that we want from this pack, but it's not like we like really need them. So I think we take the Dream Shackle Geist here with the idea that maybe we'll pivot into blue if there's enough good blue stuff coming to us. We'll take an Evolving Wilds here. Honestly, I think it's probably our best choice, especially if we're considering playing like Esper. Which I wouldn't say is out of the picture at this point. Like, I would prefer to stick with two colors. I think two colors is usually stronger, but Dream Shackle Geist is just such a strong card. 3/1 flyer is like a pretty good body, and then you can, every one of your combats, you can tap a creature or make a creature not untap during its controller's next untap step, which you would presumably do to a tapped creature. Here, well, we have the Innocent Traveler, but again, I don't think that's a very good card. Get the Escort, which seems fine. Bramble Worm, which I love, but it's in green. The inventory is not terrible. Do I have any ways of putting +1/+1 counters on creatures as of right now? I have training on one creature. Alright, I think I'm going to take the infantry here. Ooh. Here we've got Fierce Retribution, which is strong. Yeah, we have we have a decent amount of enchantments. This might gain us some life. But Fierce Retribution just seems really strong. We're at 9 creatures. Yeah, let's take the Retribution. Maybe the Geist will wheel. Oh my gosh, dude. What is going on? Look at all this white. Apparently, we just cut white so hard in the first pack that nobody's playing it anymore. Alright, I'll take the trainee here. I really like that ability to put the counters somewhere. Alright, and now I'll take the Heron of Hope. Wash Away is fine. And the Monstrosity is a really good win condition in blue, but I'm still kind of thinking I might be black-white. I guess we'll see. Look at all this white. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, that seems really good. There's also the Heron of Hope, but we already got a Heron of Hope. So let's get this other Riftwing Cavalry tank. Here, I'll take a Vampire Slayer. The only sucky thing about getting past this much white is, like, there's several cards per pack that are, like, really good white cards. And so, like, because nobody's taken it. So, like, I can only take one of those cards. So whoever I pass it to might still see a lot of good white in the pack and be like, oh, I should shift over to white. Although we're getting to the point where, like, you probably shouldn't shift out of your colors. I mean, maybe, but... You still have a whole pack left. Somebody could play another color. Yeah, this is feeling real strong right now. I might even be able to play mono white. Like, that would be nice because it wouldn't force, like, we wouldn't have to worry about fixing. Okay, so we got a Courier Bat out of that pack. We had, like, several cards in that pack that we were considering taking. One of which being Courier Bat. So we did wheel that, which is good. Wow, there's 4 packs on that dude right now. Yeah, I'll take a Shulking Killer. Seems good. I'll take this 1-drop. Allenbach Escort. We have a couple of training things. We do have ways of putting +1/+1 counters on stuff right now. I'll take another one of the escorts, I think. Oh! Old Rustine. Or Rutstein. If a land card was milled this way, create a treasure token of a creature. What the heck is this card? That looks amazing. Well, we could play the Brine Combiner. We could do our shift to blue now. Or we could take, like, the Griff Rider, Kindly Ancestor. Even Blood Crazed Socialite would be good here. I think the Flyer is probably going to be the strongest. I'll take the Flyer here. Ooh, Fellstinger. Let's go. Glad I didn't shift to blue. Fellstinger's so strong. We have a lot of 2-drops. Right now it's our max. Oh, okay, Quartermaster. I was considering the Journal, which can draw you a lot of cards actually throughout a game. So like if a game goes long, the Journal is really good. But the Quartermaster is just such a strong card, I think we need it. So here, I think I'm going to take the Gargantua, just because, like, we don't have a lot of, like, tall stuff yet. We have a lot of wide stuff, but not a lot of tall stuff. We take a 3rd Fierce Retribution? I don't think we do. We could take another Gargantua. Okay. Like I was just saying, we need more tall stuff. We have 3 5-drops now, which seems pretty reasonable. Ooh, what the heck is this? Oh, jeez. Reduce your max hand size by 3 for the rest of the game? Ugh. I guess that would be fine if you were already like late in the game and not planning on drawing a lot of cards, but so we could take the Heron-a-Hope here or the Honored Heirloom. I think I'm gonna take the Heron. It's another creature. We do have a ton of creatures this game, so or this draft. Yeah, I was considering taking the Vampire Hunter there, but I think I'll just take the uncommon. Just to fill out my uncommons a little bit. I don't know. None of this is really jumping out to me. I guess I'll take the Traveling Minister. I'm probably going to end up cutting both the escorts here. Just because, like, a 1/1 with Vigilance for 1 is, like, fine. It's not great. The extra ability on it is pretty strong. But I don't have a lot of ways of getting +1/+1 counters on creatures. I actually, an Aim for the Head here is a really strong pickup. It's going to be really good in zombie matchups. And then, excuse me. It will also be strong for, oh, what the heck? We got our Honored Heirloom? Okay. It'll be strong for non-zombie matchups as well because it can just exile 2 cards from their hand. As long as we do it while they still have 2 cards in hand. We saw the situation happen a few games ago where we decided not to play Aim for the Head when they had 3 cards in hand, and then when it got back around to us, they only had 1 card in hand, and that's how it remained for the remainder of the game. So Persistent Specimen's not bad. We do have a little bit of exploit. We have the Fellstinger and double Rot-Tide Gargantua, so I think it's fine. Yep, and now we're taking some blue that we don't care about. Alright, so we're going to have to cut some cards. Yeah, 6 cards. I think a lot of the low drops can go. Like, the Vampire Slayers, they're good, but like, we just have so many 1s and 2s already that like, I just don't know. Maybe we only play one specimen here, one persistent specimen. Alright, now we have a lot of 3s. Like a lot of 3s. Which is fine. That's kind of where you want your curve to, like, curve. But I don't know if I want to play the Honored Heirloom. It maybe would have been good if we would have ended up splashing blue for the Dream Shackle guys, but I don't think that's worth it at this point. It also is like a good card to, like a hate card for opponent graveyard strategies. But I think we can cut it. Gluttonous Guest is fine. We don't have a ton of ways of making blood tokens or using blood tokens. So maybe Gluttonous Guest gets cut. Alright, one more card to cut. Maybe I'll get rid of one of the Skulking Killers. Just because that card seems a little bit weak, considering they have to have only one creature if it's gonna do anything, and otherwise it's just a 4/2, which seems okay. All right. Yeah, that seems good. I think this deck's gonna be really strong. Let's get our vampire waifu sleeves going on here. All right. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. So we cut white really hard pack 1, and then packs 2 and 3 we just got past all the white cards. Okay, this actually looks fine. We'll keep this. We have a 2-drop that then on turn 3 we can equip up with the Radiant Grace. And then we have some 5s. Okay. And they don't play anything, plus we draw land, so we'll be able to hit our 4 next turn. They kill our guy, but now all their creatures are going to enter tapped. Play a Markov Purifier, it's entering tapped. Yeah, we get to, I mean, it's not going to kill the Purifier, but we get to play our 4/2. Which at least means that they can't really safely attack with their Purifier anymore. If they attack with the Purifier, I think I'm going to block here. They could have a combat trick, but I don't want them drawing cards. Oh, they got the Bat Boy. Okay. Oh, well, we have Hair and a Hope. Alright. Scavenger, they'll exile one of our dudes. Okay. And now we've got the Griff Rider. Cool. Yeah, I'll swing here. They can't block. Well, they could block, but they shouldn't block. Coming in with their 2/3, I won't block. Hey, we have our double strike, guys. Nice. We'd like to draw planes if we could. They destroy our attacking creature, okay. They're coming in with both their guys. They train it. We could double block one of their guys here and kill it. It would kill both of our guys as well, though. Could throw away the Twin Blade Geist so that then we could bring it back on the Griff Rider. I don't know about that, though. I think I'll just take 4 here. They did draw an Evolving Wilds. Play a Markup Purifier. Alright, we drew Plains. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in here with the Twin Blade Geist. Hit for 2. Then sacrifice it to the Gargantua. And now they have to sacrifice a creature. They do get to move their counter somewhere, but that's fine. They move it to their bat. The Evolving Wilds. Oh man, okay, well. What you got here, bud? They've got 4 cards in hand still. Oh, they played a forest. Quartermaster, that's not good for us. No blocks. Okay, so we drew a Fellstinger. I think what we do here is we Fellstinger. We exploit the Griff. No. No, I don't think we exploit here. And now we just pass the turn. And we're holding up Fierce Retribution. They have 2 green lands. I haven't seen any green cards out of their deck yet this game, though. They kill our Griff Rider, okay. We lose our blocker. They're thinking about coming in with their bear, okay. We'll kill off their bat, the Fierce Retribution. Then we'll block the bear with the Fellstinger. Great. Trade, and we take 3 from the Quartermaster. Ooh, Hive Heart. Okay. Well, we could give our dude double strike. Or we could exploit with our other dude, but I just feel like neither of those are good plans. Actually, we have to play this other dude. We won't survive if we don't. Now the question is, do we exploit or not? Exploiting makes them sacrifice one of their 3 creatures. But then we sack ours as well. I don't think we do. Alright. No attacks. We have to find a way to deal with this Quartermaster here. Whether it be a flying blocker or just like removal or whatnot. They make a 4/4, and they're gonna be able to make 4/4s every turn. That's not a way to deal with the fire. Alright, yeah, we're dead. We have nothing else to do. So we'll just swing out with the team. If they don't block here, they take 15. Yep, they take 15, and then we're dead. What? It says they're at 3. I thought they were at like 20 something before the attack. Okay. Well, we have a loss, but been getting a lot of them this morning, but let's persist. Stexer. We're up against Stexer. Alright, this hand looks pretty good. I think I'll keep. I'm on the play. What's up, Stexer? Oh, they mulligan down to 6. Okay. That is good for us. They have a 1-drop. Alright. Let's see here. I have a few options next turn. I think I'm gonna go for the Purifier. They play another 1-drop. Alright, well this Purifier is gonna be a good blocker then. They decided to go for the attack last turn instead of the gain life. That's probably a fair decision. So next turn we could play Griffwing Cavalry, we could play Heron of Hope, we could play any of this stuff. We have options. Allenbach Escort. Ooh, they're putting the thing on it that makes a creature, and then whenever they make a creature, it gets +1/+1 until end of. Okay, and then they put the dance thingy on it. So I'm not going to block it here. I don't want to trade my Markov Purifier for all of those benefits for them. Um, I think what we'll do here is throw down the Griffwing Cavalry. And then next turn we can start making our Purifier have flying. No attacks here. If I were to attack, they could double block, trade, and then the Radiant Grace would come over to our side. They give their flyer +1/+0. And then they don't attack with it. Okay. Yeah, let's go to combat here. Attack. I will pay to give my Purifier flying. Gain some life. And then why don't we just draw a card here, huh? So we'll fetch for Swamp. Auto pay, draw a card. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and courier bat. Returning our purifier. And then we can throw down the purifier. I think I like that play because now we can start using it next turn. Alright, they have a Heron Blessed Geist. They get their flyer +1/+0. And they're attacking in with the flyer. No blocks. For the 13. Alright, there's a swamp. What's the plan? What's the... I think what I'll do is I will Quartermaster. Put a +1/+1 counter on Mr. Batboy and Mr. Heron of Hope. I will then tap my Traveling Minister to give Mr. Heron of Hope +1/+0 until end of turn. And then I'm going to go to combat and swing with the team of flyers, which will train my guy up. I think I'd rather draw a card here than gain an additional 5 life. So, end the turn, draw a card. And they scoop. Let's go! We didn't lose for once. Oh yeah, I had to change my avatar. I don't know how that got changed. I never changed it. I haven't changed it from Vanifar since I got the Vanifar avatar. So let's go home. Profile. Change avatar. Where's Vanifar? Vanifar! Firm. I'd also like to select my pet. Do I still have Mr. Zapdog? What's up, Zapdog? Alright, yeah, that's right. Emotes. I don't have any emotes, fortunately. I'd like some more like this if I could, but it costs too much. Oops. Cancel. I started trying to play Brawl for a second. Ah. What is going on here? I need a draft. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, we're 1-1. That's not a terrible record. I mean, we went 1-3 today on our sealed, which honestly felt like not good. Like, I don't know. I feel like I saw my rares like one game, and it was the game that went really long. And I still lost that game fair and square. They won it. They won. My opponents won every game fair and square, but felt a little bad that I just plain like didn't see my rares most of the games, which was fine. But draw, or his opponent still can. Okay, no draw. This hand looks pretty good. We have Specimen on 1 into Radiant Grace on 2 into Hold Up Fierce Retribution on 3. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep 7. Yep. Alright, Swamp. We drew a Swamp too, which is good. Because it means We're now only one away from our Gargantua. Ooh, opponent might be on mono red. Mountain. Ooh. Alright, let's go to combat. They obviously have a response of some sort. I'd like them to kill the specimen if they can. But since they don't, I'm not gonna just waste the turn and not play my Twin Blade Geist. The Twin Blade Geist will probably be a better home for the Radiant Grace. They play Forest Go. Alright, swing for 5. They're taking it. Alright, your go, opponent. They played Mountain, Forest. Doesn't feel good for them, honestly. Mountain, Forest. Maybe they have a bunch of big oh no. This thing is tough to beat. Makes 1/1s every turn. Okay, so they're just gonna block to soak up more damage, which is a fine strategy. Yeah, so that Stensia Uprising is gonna come back to bite us later on, I think. But luckily we can kind of keep down their creature total with like our Gargantua. Do I swing here with the Twin Blade Geist, I guess is my question. Because maybe they'll just block with this. And if they do, you know, I think I do. I'm gonna go to combat and swing with the Twin Blade Geist. If they block with the Fearful Villager, it gets rid of a good creature on their board. If they block with the 1/1 human, I'll be able to get rid of the villager with my Gargantua. If they block with the human, let's go Gargantua. Sacrificing our persistent specimen. And now they have to sacrifice a creature. See you later, fearful villager. Alright. They play another land. And they play a 2/6 defender. Okay. We draw flyer, which is relevant. Let's kill off their 2/6 defender here with our cleaved Fierce Retribution. Feels a little bad, but that way they can't turn it into a 6/6. And also, now we still get to attack with both our creatures. It was just preventing them from attacking. Considering it's a 2/6, like if I just attack with the Gargantua, they take, they just bounce. There's a 2/6. Oh my gosh, they're killing our Gargantua with a combat trick. Okay. They sure striked our Gargantua. A little unfortunate. Well, we do have the Heron of Hope, which can start getting in the air. We also have enough mana to play everything we see right now next turn. So depending on what we draw, we might play something else, but it's probably just going to be the stuff you see. Is Swamp, Heron of Hope and Persistent Specimen. They play a Child of the Pack. Ooh, that's better than a Persistent Specimen. So Stensia Uprising is at 10. We obviously don't want to swing with our dude. They have a 2-5, so just wouldn't kill our... Okay. So, depending on what they do here, they might be able to activate the Stensia Uprising. They dig up to search for a mountain, play it, putting them at 11. They lacerate flesh the Heron of Hope. So if they choose to, if they don't attack here, they are going to get to activate the Stensia Uprising. Yep. So 7 damage somewhere. Oh, they can choose not to? Yeah. They can totally choose not to. Okay. So I'm going to aim for the head. They only have 1 card in hand, but we just top decked it, so like, still feels a little bad, but whatever. It's sorcery speed, so we couldn't have done it like on their draw step or something. What do we get? Oh. Load the exile, please. Dollhouse of Horrors. Okay, well that's a good one to get, because they could start getting creatures back from the graveyard. Alright, yep, I'm just gonna pass the turn. They have exactly 13 permanents. They could activate the Stensia Uprising if they wanted to, but they would need to, yeah, they'd need to lose something, so they lose the blood token. Alright, what's the plan here, opponent? I don't think they've cast anything this turn, so their Child of the Pack might flip. Okay, so in response to you doing that, I'm just going to return my Persistent Specimen. If you want to shoot it, I guess, go ahead. I don't really see us coming out of this. I don't think our deck has a good answer for this situation. But maybe. We draw planes. That's a great answer for this situation. Yep. Pass the turn. Oh no, this bumps their other creatures too. And the festivities. Well, that's not good for us. They're coming in with the team. This is 13 damage. I'd go to 6 if I don't block. I think I have to not block though, because otherwise I just lose literally my entire board. Next turn at least I'll have a 2-3 that could block and gain life and whatnot. Right, they're at 14, so their Stensia Uprising can't go off. Okay, so we got a Perish Blade trainee. Let's also throw our Twinblade Invocation onto our Lifelinker. And now we'll just pass the turn. No attacks. I do think actually I'm going to play my planes. I was planning on holding it in hand, but if I do that, I can't return Persistent Specimen on their end step, which I would want to do so that it'll be untapped. Okay. Oh, geez. Whenever a human you control dies, draw a card. They're gonna get to draw so many cards here. Alright, this game's over, dude. I don't think there's anything I could draw here that would win me the game at this point. Like, I can survive here on an attack, but I think. And I draw Swamp. I've had some bad draws, man. I drew Plains, Perish Blade, Trainee, Swamp. Alright, I'm just gonna pass the turn. Oh, great. They get to flip their dude. Yeah, this game's over. They can hit me for 3 with this. Do they have enough mana to do both? Oh yeah, that can't make it. But yeah, they can. Okay, they're just going in. All right, yeah, we're dead. If we block here, we'll actually gain 2 additional life. This is. Oh, at this point, we're taking 8, 11. Plus 5. If we took off 7 from that, that'd be 9. Yeah, we can't survive. So let's just do this. Yeah. Even if we would have blocked the big boy with our double striker, we would have gained 2 more life and prevented 0 more damage. So all right, 2 losses. Hopefully we don't go 1-3 again. That would suck a lot. Yeah, that game, I don't know. That Stancia Uprising is so strong because it makes a dude every turn, so they can use that guy to block like while they're trying to stabilize, and then once they have stabilized, like they can just use. They get so many guys. Eventually, they can blow up the Uprising and shoot you in the face for 7, or shoot one of your big guys for 7 or something. Like, it's just so good. Alright, this is a risky hand. We have 2 playable cards on the play. Yeah, let's keep it. I'm feeling risky bisky here. Okay, Plains is not the worst draw. I'd prefer Swamp here, but Plains is good. Bell Stinger. Alright, that is the best draw right now. Alright, your go, opponent. I'm holding up Fierce Retribution, so if you have a haste creature, I could kill it. Playing with Azorius sleeves, playing literal Azorius, I don't think they're going to have a haste creature. What the heck is this? Oh, Evolving Wilds, I'll take it. Fetch me up a Swamp. Alright, swing. They take 2. Alright, Wedding Announcement. So if you're attacking with a bunch of creatures, you get to draw cards because you probably don't need more creatures. But if you aren't, then you get to create creatures. Okay. And then it flips to give all your guys +1/+1. That's pretty good. Now we could Fellstinger here. I think that's actually probably a good idea. I think I'm gonna Fellstinger the Twin Blade Geist to draw some extra cards, and now the Twin Blade Geist can attach somewhere. Let's kill that. This was the other bonus of doing it in that order. We got to hold up Fierce Retribution. They might have a counter spell here, but Whatever. Okay, so their guys are all now 2. We could play this guy and Twinblade Geist here. They just plain didn't do anything that turn. Actually, if we Twinblade Geist here, like, they can't block. I mean, they could block with, like, one guy to chump, but, like, if their plan was to, like, try and triple block or something, yeah, okay, so that's fine. Then let's play our boy, Savior of Allenbach. And he gets countered. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and now we're staring down a bunch of damage. Discard a plains. Yeah, this game's probably over, honestly. Luckily, we have a Fierce Retribution. We also have the capability of giving Heron of Hope lifelink. Distracting Geist, okay. That's a little distracting, but... Alright, let's block here. We don't want to give them the capability of disturbing them. We'll gain some life. Let's play another Heron of Hope. Now it, actually. Alright, let's go to combat and see what... I mean, I guess they either block or don't block. Alright. Sweet. They draw a Traveling Minister. They could hit here, but I'll just take the 2. I don't care. Nice land. Alright. We're gonna do this. You know, I don't even care. If they want to block here, I think I'd actually prefer that over them not blocking. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and end the turn, and we get to draw a card. Another Plains! Okay, they just scooped. Well, we had nothing going on in our hand, but... Alright! Alright, alright, alright! We're 2-2. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish up this draft and then end the stream, just so you know, Andrew. Alright, this is fine. It's a little slow, but our opponent's mulliganing. Alright. Plains, go. Hey, we drew 2-drop. Nice. Curving out nicely here. They kill our 2-drop. Ooh. Yeah, let's just aim for the head, dude. Like, let's freaking go. Exile half your hand, please. They exile land and Binding Geist. Yeah, we'll play our guy here. He's not gonna be training next turn, but we probably want to get him out of the battlefield here. Alright. Here comes our Gargantua. Not gonna back here. Yeah, we'll go in with the Savior. They block. Oh, yeah, that was probably a bad idea. Now they can disturb there and draw a card. Yep. Yep, that was bad. Alright, well, it's fine. We have our Fierce Retribution here. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait. We just have the Savior. Yeah. Exile it. You drew 1 additional card, sir. I guess they also got to do that ability to mill a card. Dream Shackle Geist. Okay. That's a good card. We'll just leave this. Yeah. Yeah, that game was over. I should have cleaved before combat that my guy couldn't tap, but it didn't really matter. The heck? Okay. I got a raid invitation on Pogo from somebody I don't know. Hey, we made the jump. We made the 750 jump. Nice. That's still not paying for the draft. This is paying for the draft. I mean, I paid for the draft with the token that I got, so... really anything's paying for the draft, but this is how much a draft costs, 1,600. So we need 2 more wins to get there, but we at least made the jump so that now we don't get 250 gems, we get 1,000 gems. Okay, we're up against... Oh, we're in platinum. We ranked up. I didn't even realize. Nice. All right, I'll keep this. This looks pretty strong. Ooh, look at these Olivia sleeves. Those are nice. Get out of here, Petals. Bolt doggo. Okay, our opponent mulligans to 6. Nice. I mean, I want them to have fun too, but I want to win, so that's beneficial to me. I think getting down our double striker here is going to be a little stronger. We'll do damage a little faster, so. Plus, if they kill this, as long as they don't exile it, it's worth more to us. Because, like, if this dies with counters on it, it's worth it. But if this just dies, like, it's worth it. Okay, deck, if we could stop drawing lands now, that would be perfect. Go to combat and hit. Now we'll throw down our training. I could have played the Fellstinger there, but I didn't really want to exploit this yet. They might also forget that their guy gets first strike when they attack. They might waste removal on our trainee here. Oh, hey, that's the card. That's the card from our sleeves. Wait, that's not green. What the heck is this? Okay, so I'm just not going to block here and take 4. That was something. That's what that was. Alright, well, we're not going to attack here, but I think we might Fellstinger. Attacking our Twin Blade Geist. Targeting me. I'll draw 2 cards. Aww. Only it paid for the Fellstinger differently. Okay. And that's good. And it's not like this is my only 1-drop in the deck. There's also a black 1-drop, so it's fine that it paid this way since I didn't know what cards I'd be drawing. But, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Because it would have been nice to next turn play the Gargantua sacrificing this. Alright, they're going to flip that. Yep. They have red in their mana pool. And it's still on them. They have priority. They're braiding our Fellstinger. Okay. We could jump block here, but I think I kind of want to keep my guys, so I'm just not going to block. Things are getting a little scary. But next turn, we're going to be able to play some stuff here. Let's play this. And then let's give it double strike. No attacks. So the double strike is super relevant because of the first strike damage part of it. Hopefully they don't have more removal. If they do, I think we're just dead. Land. We have a blood token. I don't think I'm going to block here yet. They could have pumped once. Okay, that'll make another blood token. And it can become a creature. My turn. Here's Retribution. That's pretty strong. I think we want to play this. I don't think our bat's going to get us a creature back because we don't have any ways of... Oh, we technically have this. We could play the Gargantua here, sacrificing the trainee and make them sacrifice this guy, I guess. Or we could just not. Now the question is, do we attack here? We aren't really in a great position to attack. I guess if they block with like Dominating Vampire and the Epic Choir, like we just lose our guy. So I don't think we attack here. They'd lose both of those guys, but they have enough stuff that I think we just want to hold everything back right now. So we could have played our Courier Bat that turn and then kept up the Fierce Retribution, but if we go this route, now next turn we can activate our Traveling Minister, which will gain us life, which will then get us more value out of the Courier Bat. They have one card in hand. They do have 2 blood tokens, so if that was a land or something, they could just discard it. They're choosing not to attack with their Statuette. Or not to make it a creature, right? Alright, well this is kind of scary. I don't know what's going on. I think that's my best block there. This will block there. This will... Oh, well. If I block like this, they have enough mana to pump with that once. If they had like that +3/+0 and first strike thing, they could just kill us like this. If we throw this under here, it just dies, but then they take us to 1 in that situation. Meh, I don't think they have it. Show me Fervent Strike. Oh yeah, I mean they could absolutely just throw it there instead. They're abrading. Discard a card, exile it, return it to the battlefield under its opponent's control at the beginning of the next end step. I could do that to save it. Do I value this over like a Courier Bat? Probably not. It's like 1 creature versus 2 creatures. So I go... Oh no! Now they pump and they win. Yep. Let's see if they do it. They're stalling. Just do it, opponent. Yep. 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 Well, that was unfortunate, but hey, at least we got over the 1,000 gemmies mark. I'll take it. We got packs, we got gemmies, like, I'll frickin' take it. We ended up going 3-3 that draft, which is better than we did in sealed earlier, so again, I'll take it. Oh, another one of these things. Yeah, I could see this being a thing in like standard. It feels like it's just got so much value. Like, I don't know if it's enough value for like modern. It probably isn't. But like in standard, it feels like this could be enough value to like fuel some sort of value engine. Wait, could this be like a combo piece? Oh, it's non-token creature. Okay. I was gonna say, if you had a way of like making your artifacts into creatures, like a second one of these or something, could you just like kill one of the tokens it makes and then it makes a new token. So like with a sack outlet, it'd be crazy, but you could not do that. Although if there was a way, if you had like a creature, yeah, it wouldn't work. Maybe there's some way of comboing with this, but it's complicated. All right. So real quick before I go, I'm going to play one Brawl game. I know I said I was going to leave after the draft, but I want to play one Brawl game. All right. We're up against Torvald. This hand actually looks pretty sweet. I love the cost reduction on the Foundry Inspector. Cost reduction's like my favorite thing. That's why I wanted to play the Eugene deck, but yeah, Matt wasn't okay with it. Like I wanted to play it for Commander. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, I can keep this. Opponent, go ahead. Ashiok, you. Alright, phone has loaded. Okay. Opponent plays Overgrown, Tomb tapped, and then passes. Okay, we'll play our Mobilized District. I always like getting the man lands out first if I don't have any other relevant lands. Just because, like, these will actually, like, this has Summoning Sickness if I just played it this turn. So if I want to make it into a creature, like, next turn or whatever, which I don't think I could do in this deck next turn, but the sooner I can get rid of the Summoning Sickness, the better, because otherwise it can't attack if I like don't realize that it just played it this turn, or even if I do realize, like, it wouldn't be an option if I just played it the turn I want to make it a creature. So the sooner you can play man lands, the better. I'm not playing any basics in the deck. Previously I had kept like one basic in the deck in case my opponent had like Field of Ruin, which I have gotten Field of Ruin once since I took out all the rest of the basics. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really need it because like the colorless lands are just 100% better because I have spells that make colorless sources produce double mana. I think one spell, but like I just always prefer those. So let's play our cost reduction. If they have a removal spell, I'll be a little sad. But if they don't, if they just like ramp into, or not even ramp, just like play a land, a red land, play Corvold here, like you'd be in good shape. Okay, they did not do that. I could double ramp here with Dungeon Map and then Cold Steel Heart. I could also use my mana a little more efficiently and play like Sky Scanner, which might draw me a land, which would ramp me just as much as Cold Steel Heart, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, it did not draw me a land. They have a Ghost Quarter. Well, that Ghost Quarter is a little scary. Hey, land! Alright, we're gonna go Gilded Lotus. Basically -1 on mana value. And then I think we just go with Karn here. Or Cairn, or Karen, or however you want to say it. Let's create a construct. It's going to be a 5/5. I hit with my flyer. They do have Pitiless Plunderer. which is a good card. That's a really good card. Makes a treasure whenever another creature you control dies. They kill off Karn. I'm okay with that. You want to kill off your Pitiless Plunderer as well? Okay, so Eugene here. We draw a Moonsilver Key, which is pretty huge. We could just kill off their Pitiless Plunderer here. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. See you later, Pitiless Plunderer. Oh, Hexproof! From Blue and Black! Opponent, it doesn't give straight Hexproof. That card would be broken. I had to oops him there, man. I had to oops him there. Alright, Cold Steel Heart. Aiming blue. Treasure Chest. Chaos Wand. Moonsilver Key. Panharmonicon. Well, let's swing first before we activate our Moonsilver Key. They go to 6. Activate Moonsilver Key. And we know what we're getting. We're getting Forsaken Monument. It put it right on the top there. It knew what I was getting. Alright, your go, opponent. That was such a... I mean... They basically just wasted a card. Yeah. They paid 1 green mana to discard a card. At instant speed. They're getting a red here, so they're gonna be able to core vault. They want. Yep, they're doing it. They're sacrificing their Ghost Quarter. Draw a card and get a +1/+1 counter. Okay, so they get to draw a card there. Create X. Where X is the sacrifice creature's power. Okay. That's pretty good. If only we didn't have Wedding Invitation, opponent. That card's so strong. Alright, so before our opponent realizes and scoops, I want to Chaos Wand him. Finale of Devastation! Search your library, sure. We have nothing. And search. Okay. Now let's activate this. See what we get. 7. Okay, treasure tokens. Probably the worst in this situation. Alright, opponent. Time for you to take 19 damage. Oh man, opponent. Wedding Invitation is super strong, man. Like, I play that Golden Egg card too, that's very similar. But like, that one's like 2 mana, draw a card, potentially gain 3 life for 2 mana down the road. Whereas Wedding Invitation's 2 mana, draw a card, make a creature unblockable. Like, that's just so strong. Alright, I have time to play one more. Let's play one more. As long as it's not a long game. If it goes long, I'll have to cut it short, but scoop. Yeah, dude, Cranberry Bubbly is good. The reason I drink it, if you look on the back at the nutrition facts, literally every single number on this can in that section is a 0 except for the serving size, which is 1 can. And if you look at the ingredients, it says carbonated water, natural flavor. That's it. It's good. And draw incoming. Mr. Bats, please start the game. Mr. Bats. Okay, they started the game. You just have to talk to Mr. Bats. What the heck is that? Nice sell. I hope... Oh, I wanted to see my opponent's commander. I didn't know who that was. Alright, let's try again. Here we go. It's the same guy. Nice sell. Hey! But we actually connected this time. Let's go. I get to see the commander. Okay, this looks great. Blue-black. Ew. Yeah, I'm going to finish reading that in a second. Let's get down our man land. Okay, your go. Is it a graveyard matter commander, though? Oh, yeah, it is. Whenever it attacks, you're going to tap an attacking token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. Okay, cool. So here's the situation where the Lantern is definitely worse than Relica Progenitus. Because I can only either draw a card or exile their graveyard, and also I like, excuse me, I can only do that once. I can't just tap it and exile a card from their graveyard like I can with Relic. So yeah, we're gonna ramp here. So we're going to hold up the opportunity to draw a card with this. Replicating Ring, okay. But they aren't going to interact with our Lantern, so we will instead track that. So we could find Forsaken Monument here. Thing is, we don't have enough lands, or mana in general, to play it this turn. This coming turn, unless we draw a land. If we don't draw a land, which we didn't, we could play more ramp. But then this is coming down the turn after. Potentially even further after that, because we might throw down Eugene here. Okay? They do nothing with their graveyard. Okay. My turn. Yeah, I mean, we could just Eugene blow up their guy. Or we could Forsaken Monument. Hold up the Soul Guide Lantern, I guess. I'm gonna go Forsaken Monument here. Oh no, counterspell? Oh, good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're not revealing a card with 6 or more DMC. We'll take 1, and they literally just passed the turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to throw down a Eugene. I'm guessing it's getting countered here. They have 6 available mana. Yep. What do we mill? Nothing important. Action. Yeah, if that's the case... Let's see here. Yeah, we can do this plus Paradox Engine. They maybe have another counterspell. If they counter this, I'm gonna throw down my mirror. Counter target spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Exile each opponent's graveyard. Okay. Yep, so I just have to let this happen. So now we're going to play the Palladium Mirror. They have no creatures in their graveyard. I think I'm just going to use the 1 mana to draw a card here. It might be relevant. Ooh, what does this do? Each opponent mills 10 cards. Okay. Hey, Inventor's Fair. I love that card. Alright, Eugene coming down. Yep. Then we're gonna play a Paradox Engine. And now we have some options here. Yeah, let's tap that for mana. Play out this Pict. It's gonna make some stuff. We'll go ahead and tap our other stuff for mana. Oop, this too. Play Filigree Familiar. Untap our Stiff. Gain some life. Let's go ahead and sacrifice our Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards. I'll take the Colossus here. Or whoops, no, let's tap these all for mana. And then let's venture into the dungeon. Which one do we want to go through? We might be able to get through a dungeon pretty quick here. I mean, I'm just gonna go for the Mad Mage. Why not? Why the heck not? Yep, all our... Oh, shoot. I can tap that for mana. I forgot. I don't think I've been doing that. Shoot. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and venture into the dungeon. Try 1. Ghost Quarter. Don't want it. Eugene could blow up their Mindbreaker. If I do that, Bruno could put it back on top. Oh, that's only when he enters the battlefield. Yeah, let's blow that up. And now we could make a legendary creature or god. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright, let's just pass and attack. Alright, your go, opponent. Oh, I could have used the mana to put stuff on Crawling Barrens. Oh well. What the frank is this? 8/8. Plus 1 less for each snow land you control. When it enters the battlefield, artifacts and creatures target the opponent. Okay. 3. Okay. That's completely fine with me because of the Paradox Engine. Yep. He's coming face. He's not even caring about Eugene. He doesn't want me to be able to blow something up. I'm at 41 life. Jeez Louise. Alright, so let's see here. I don't... Well, I'll activate Crawling Barrens. Why not? Fine to make it a creature. Okay. We now have the capability to sacrifice Inventor's Fair as well. So let's go ahead and tap this for mana. And then use it to cast Honored Heirloom, which is going to untap everything. Alright. Now, Inventor's Fair, but we want to tap properly here. Yeah. Alright, you know what we're getting. Actually, do I even know what we're getting? I could get planar bridge. Yeah, dude, let's get planar bridge. Let's make sure we tap our artifacts for mana here. Alright. Now we can play planar bridge for 4 mana, what the frick? How is there so much cost reduction on planar? Oh, it normally only costs 6, yep. They counter it. Okay, well that's fine. They would have countered whatever we got there, so we can just go ahead and venture into the dungeon here. Let's make sure to tap these. Sure, treasure tokens. Don't really care. Let's activate. Oh wait, we can Bonder's Enclave. Okay. Let's at these. Activate. It's a land. I mean, oh, we don't have 0 cards in hand. Alright, let's plus this. And now, let's go ahead and pump our Crawling Bear. It's gonna be 6/6 at this point. We could pump or... yeah, let's do it. Yeah, double creature. Swing with the team here. If they block our 4/4, we draw a card. They block our 8/8, we lose a land, okay. They lose their giant icebreaker. They don't even flip their dude! They play a land. Doomblade! Good game, sir. He scooped. Okay. Alright, well, that's it. I'm gonna head out. But thanks for watching, Andrew. It's been fun playing. I might be on this afternoon a little bit too, so keep an eye out for that, but I probably won't be. I'm probably going to be getting things ready for tonight. But anyway, see you tonight, dude. And if anybody else is watching, thanks for watching. But I think it's just Andrew. All right, bye.